Very exciting race there, ladies and gentlemen. These 800s do present some really talented athletes. So as we move on, we're actually up to the under-10s now. The under-10 boys are on the track, as you can see. So there are 16 centres presented, which makes our life just a little bit easier to be able to identify athletes between one and the other from a centre, especially when they look similar. The athletes are from far as wide as Kyabram to Warrnambool, so from one end of the state to the other. So just a bit of a significant item to note. Changing the lineup from 21, 4 out of 5 of the fastest qualifiers didn't run this event in 21. So they've sat back, they've obviously worked out what their specialty is, and here they are today. Nice clean start for these athletes from Station 1. Michael from Q. 2, Philip from Oakley. 3, Zach from Kyabram. 4, Jensen from Altona. 5, Noah from Knox. 6, Axel from Williamstown. 7, Lucas from Berwick. 8, Jacob from Ringwood. 9, Max from Box Hill. 10, Christian from Mentone. 11, Mania from Warrnambool. 12, Cooper from Sandringham. 13, Cody from Keilor. 14, Otis from Collingwood. 15, Callan from Sandringham. And in Station 16, Alexander from Camberwell Malvern. So you'll see these young men actually making their way out. See the athlete with a very, very cool, calm haircut there, Jensen from Altona, out in front at the moment. So he's leading this pack as they make their way around with around about 100 to the 150 metre mark. The 150 metre go on the first lap. But there it does look like it's a bit of a change and jostle for the lead at the moment. Between those athletes out front, we've got Noah Smith sitting in that mix as well right now, as well as the Camberwell Malvern athlete and the Warrnambool athlete. So that's Mania and Camberwell Malvern. We're looking at Alexander Rajan. Now, Alexander is the fastest qualifier there from Camberwell Malvern. He's got a bit of a good tactic there. He's just going to sneak in on the inside there at the moment, making sure he's got some space. But it is those 3 athletes there, Altona, Q, Camberwell Malvern. Then we've got close group behind Box Hill, Warrnambool, and Berwick. So Lucas Newman from Berwick in position number 7, or he's got hip number 7 on his side. You'll see him there. He was actually the silver medalist in 21. So there's a couple of athletes here in this mix that are really going to show some talent as they make their way with 300 metres to go. It's a tight group and it's going to be a close finish. So let's see how they go. These two here are trying to burn each other out at the moment. We'll see what's going to happen. The Camberwell Malvern athlete has got a couple of seconds advantage at the moment, but he did run a 2:34 at region, as we mentioned before, with the fastest qualifier. Jensen ran a 2:40. So we'll just see how they go. It's going to be the survival of the best finish, I would imagine. So we'll just wait and see whether Jensen's going to have another little bit of a burst in this, but I think he's set and hosed at the moment. I think he might have burned himself out at the start, so he's going to try and hold on for second place and not get mowed down by the competitors behind him. But it is Alexander from Camberwell Malvern who has finishing off strongly. But there is a close tussle now. I told you before, Jensen's going to have to make it home really fast if he doesn't get passed by his next 2 competitors just on his shoulder. He's just held on for second. Third is going to be really close, but I think you might find it would be Max Taylor from Box Hills just taking it over the Berwick athlete in Lucas Newman. So we'll wait and see how they go. The boys are collapsing at the end of the finish. It's a pretty overexerted attempt in this particular event as our final competitors make their way across the line in this, the under-10 boys 800 metres event.